Good morning and welcome. You join us for this one-day match between Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And the ground staff have set up a very fair wicket. Any lapse in concentration, though, and the wickets will tumble. So, probably worth having a bowl first. Beautiful clear conditions and not a chance of rain.
Great work, David. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitch side to see who'll be batting first.
The right call here, I'd say.
Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Finds the fielder with that shot. There'll be one run here for them.
Sri Lanka get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
That's the end of the over, one run coming from it. Sri Lanka are none for one. Going with spin now.
Change of bowling, the left armour is coming into the attack.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Negated the spin well then, got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Nice solid defensive shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Bangladesh kept the batters quiet in that over. So far, though, no wickets for the endeavour being shown. Edge. Amazing delivery. A couple on offer here.
Gets off zero with that shot. They'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Couldn't get it through the field. Brilliant diving stop. Great shot through the gap.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
8 runs added there. Sri Lanka are none for... ten.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Oh, that is a great catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail. Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Edge, unplayable.
Good return, back from the deep.
Waiting.
4 runs added in the
End
over.
of the over.
Sri Lanka are 1
now
for
1
14.
for 14.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Picks the gap perfectly.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Wait. Catch.
Caught, gone.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Got right in behind it.
Wait.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it.
Are now on 2 for 16.
Yep.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Yep. Waiting. Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Wait. Yeah.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yeah.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary. A few moves made in the field.
Yeah.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily, so in the end, poor running.
Yep.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Wait.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
How's that?
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Waiting. Wait there.
Thick edge.
How's that?
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
How's that?
Edged it and caught. That's just superb. Big appeal.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Waiting. Yep.
Well, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Wait there.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Just threw the shot too early.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Wait. Wait there.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Wait.
The end of the over. Frustration for the batting side as another over goes by without any runs. This has really got to change. Really good shot there.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Yep, yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Good ball.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Hey!
Huge appeal. Bowl chops it back onto the stumps. You can see the disappointment.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
How is that?
Huge edge. Confident appeal. Could it be?
How is that?
Edge. What a ball. Hasaranga takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Wait!
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Wait there!
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Yep.
There's a chance if this hits.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Solid defence, very compact.
Wait!
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Great bowling!
Misses everything.
That looks like an attempt to drive that one away, but poor timing and missed everything.
Over. Sri Lanka are 5 for 32.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Wait!
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Wait on!
Nice solid defensive shot.
Negated the spin well there, got nicely on top of the bounce.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
Yep! Oh!
Edge, amazing delivery. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. No, can you believe it? Easy as you like, and it's gone down. Finds the edge.
Yep, yep. Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Keeper.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Bangladesh found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
5 for 14.
Rahman, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Loud appeal. Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep, yep.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot. A bit of a change-up in the field now. A few moves made in the field.
Yeah.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Gone right through the defences.
The trudge back to the pavilion. Disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this as down as a fail.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a split second to decide which end to throw to, and in the end, it was a poor choice.
Hussain from the Randwick end.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Oh, a ball.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Great bowling.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
5 runs added there. Sri Lanka are 6 for 53.
Wait there.
Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out.
Yep, yep.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Rahman will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards.
Hey. Oh, the ball.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Always looking to cash in on a free hit. Up to the bowler to come up with something to prevent it happening.
Wait.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard. Edged, unplayable.
Just the sort of delivery you want as a follow-up to a no ball.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see. The wicketkeeper is up immediately for the catch. I don't know if it's caught anything, though.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket. Edged. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 7 for 60.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Right there.
Just slowing things down, nothing too risky on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
That's gone. Fine catch by the wicket-keeper. Massive appeal. Definitely got some movement, but did it get the edge?
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yep.
Sri Lanka weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Now 8 for 61.
Yep, yep. Ball is in.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Right there. Waiting.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overstepped on that occasion.
Bowler, bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Wait.
Does very well to get... quickly across to that one. That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
8 for 68.
Wait on. Waiting. Yep.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Yep.
Sri Lanka seem happy to take 2 runs off that over. It's 8 for 70.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Got right in behind it.
Wait.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
What is that?
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple one.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Bowler.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Rahman has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Yep. Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yup. Yep.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Oh, a ball. Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
4 runs added in the over. Sri Lanka are 8 for 78. Huge edge.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Waiting. Wait there. Yep.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Super shot that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Nicked it.
Just threw the shot too early.
Big edge. Oh no, that's dropped.
Wait.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. The right armour is coming into the attack in the Paddington end.
Yep.
Massive chance.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep. Yep, yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Quick onto that in the infield.
Wait on. Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Oh, that's gone. Really unlucky.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Massive edge.
Waiting.
Solid defence, very compact.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Ballers in.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Nice solid defensive shot.
Wait there. Bowler.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Wait on.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball. Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Back go the stumps, miss the straight ball. Early wickets will be the key. It's a below-par score. If the batting gets away early, we... The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it interesting.
Wait on. Yup.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Catch it.
Beats the cover fielder, nice shot.
Yep.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Heaved away off the back foot, sweetly timed.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Wait on. Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Hossain is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Gone, played all around it.
The ball did just enough to beat the bat, and this innings has ended before it could start. Out bowled for a duck.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Shamim gets off the mark.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. The right armour is coming on to bowl in the Randwick end.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over. Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive. A little late on that, no run scored. Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Good bit of timing there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Hasaranga in the Paddington end.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Bowled him! Beauty! Absolute beauty!
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Waiting.
And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
Poor shot. Really lucky.
So close to the off stump. Really didn't get into the right position to play the ball. They'll want to continue targeting these areas.
Yeah. No!
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Bangladesh get through another over. Only 1 from it.
And now 3 for 90.
Yep.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Catch it. Yep.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle and it raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Catch it. Yep.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh, that's hit them. And at pace. Looked painful.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Wait on. Yep.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yeah.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball. Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Hussain comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
Nice bowling.
Straight through to the keeper. The bowler vents some frustration, giving away some byes.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Wait.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch, close in.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
Madness. Complete air shot.
Brave, brave cricket to come down the wicket like that to a fast bowler.
Yep.
There's trouble here. Trouble. Oh, gone.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Oi. Nice bowling.
Thick
Yeah.
edge.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Loud shout.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Waiting. Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. There'll be one run here for them.
Yeah. Keeper.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whiz past the batsman. The umpire says that's the first of two.
Nice bowling.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yeah. Bowler!
A couple on offer here. Over. Bangladesh are 9 for 61.
Now on 9 for 61.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
Nice bowling.
Right on top of the spin, keeps it out well. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Yep. No.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait. Yep. Bowler.
This could be trouble.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Oh. Bowling. Yep. No.
This should be close.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Nice bowling.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Thrust the pad at it. Big appeal.
Sri Lanka get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest.